Alright, welcome back everybody. Ammo banding's done. Look at that nice white. That's a nice contrast. I kind of staggered the back nuts. Just really cause I didn't really have a reason. I just thought it would be a good idea. So, I still have to seal it. Make sure everything's good, nice and sturdy. But I couldn't resist showing just how nice all that nice white contrast stitching is. Some good stuff. So, and then real quick, we're gonna have our little fold over belt loop for our back plate. So I'm gonna knock that one out real quick, and then we'll cut you off. And then, like I said, we'll do a nice, probably big long video on the actual holster. Probably won't be today because it is getting late and I'm super tired. So let's go ahead and get started with this. So once again, I've already got my needles pre-threaded. Focus. Thank you. No, there we go. I have no idea why this thing is such a difficulty focusing. So, but anyway, so I'm gonna pick the outside edge to start on so that I can tie my knot off properly. There on, and come on, man. So I'm gonna actually have to hold these two pieces together while I do this. So. There's a good chance my holes won't be perfectly in line, so it just takes some finagling. You just gotta make it work for you. So, see if I can't. There we go. I'm still not at a point where I can pull it and do my nice little trick of running one needle through. And again, this would probably be a lot easier if I had the little saddle stitching horse thing. But unfortunately I don't. So, but I'm at a point now where I can just start running this all the way around with one needle. So I don't have to sit there and play around with both of them at the same time. Makes for a much faster process, as you can see. Hopefully I'll have enough string to go around twice, because I really like the double line stitching. Just because, one, it's stronger. So I guess I shouldn't say just because, but it is definitely stronger. It looks like I should have enough for another row. You see, this is kind of what it looks like when I do my thing my way. So, and then this one will come back through, running the opposite way, just like a normal saddle stitch. And again, if anybody knows if there's something inherently wrong with the way I do this, feel free to let me know, because I've just always done it this way. So ever since I put two and two together, I was like, hey, I don't have to run both needles at once. I can run one at a time. I have better control over it. I'm not fighting with needles, things like that. I feel like I have a mosquito on my face again. No, not this time. It's a problem once you find one, you know, there's like 1,000 more, and they just constantly feel like they're eating you. So. There we go. Now it's done. This is actually going to be the front of it. But, so yeah, but I'm going to, oops, almost lost my string. I'm going to go ahead and keep running this one. Let's see if I have enough string for 2 layers. I didn't exactly plan that out because I just wanted to do this nice little quick video coming up on 5 minutes. So, see how fast I can run this through. Just poke myself. It's never fun. Try to avoid stabbing yourself. You ever get a hard spot like that, don't just yank. You blow out the needle, and that's not fun. The whole thing essentially explodes. You're putting too much pressure on it. And metal shards are not forgiving. They do not The needle does not want to be manhandled. Yeah, looks like I'm really going to have just enough to have a double layer, which means just on the next go round I'll have to add myself a little more. Run this through a couple just to make sure I stop at the correct place, and this one's not going to be in the way. Mia, stop barking at whatever you're barking at. If it's not approaching that gate, you leave it alone. Alright, so I'm confident this other needle is now going to be out of the way. I'm going to finish running this one. Of course, I got to the last spot and I got a little excited and I pulled my thread through. The only good news is I now know, because I've only got one more stitch to throw with this particular end. There we go. I know I have more than enough to do it. I think I'm still going to give myself an extra on the next go round because this makes it a lot easier when you've got more than, you know, a couple inches. Alright, I know how that sounded. Alright, you know, just nobody get their feelings hurt. Alright, so where am I going with you? I know. Okay, so when I ran this needle through, when I was trying to make sure I had enough space, so you can see this, I actually jumped a hole, which means now I've got to do that again. So, let's see if I can find. Man, that is rough. I mean, I'm kind of glad I did it because now I can show you, hey, don't do this. I think there was a point somewhere in one of the, I think I'm in there, yeah, I'm in the right spot. In one video I did, I talked about, oh, sorry, I unfocused the camera, I got too close, that was my bad. There we go. Come on, get back out. Where I was punching holes too fast, and I ended up, again, jumping a hole, or actually adding an extra hole on that particular case. So, and on this one, now, you see the work I have to go through, I've got to come all the way back to the beginning and start over because I wasn't paying attention. I was more concerned about filming and making myself look good and getting that bug out of my face than I was paying attention to my stitching. So, here's the downside to doing YouTube stuff. Anyway, so we've got our needle rethreaded, ready to go back through. Not going to jump a hole this time. You know, it's been a long time since I did something like that, but it would be as soon as I start making videos and saying, hey, this is what I'm doing, this is how to do it, then I would start screwing things up more often. But I guess it's good because it just goes to show you can learn from my mistakes. And where are we at? Oof, coming on 9 minutes. So, see if I can. Again, I'm gonna rush, but I'm gonna pay closer attention this. 2 mistakes in one video. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this one off, and we'll come back to it, and I'll show you what the finished product looks like later. Just gonna get this to focus. So what just happened is I blew out the needle. Okay, that's actually the eye of the needle. And here's the back of it. And there's nothing left. There we go. See how that worked? See if I can get it to do it again. Come on now. Why is this thing such a pain? See, can I get it to focus? Nope. Well, so now I have to go get another needle. So we're gonna stop this before 10 minutes, but then you saw all the mistakes I made because I was trying to speed it up for your benefit. But I won't do it no more. I'll slow down. We'll just have to spend some more time together. So I'm gonna go grab another needle because I don't want this to run past 10 minutes. So stay tuned. I promise I won't do that again.